Star Wars critics have been called ists, phobes, haters, just wrong. Well, come to find out, we've been right all along.
And here we go.
Is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you stopped by. And if you're brand new, welcome. Grab a seat and stay a while. But do me a couple favors first. Go down and hit that subscribe button. Go next door, ring that bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button. And before you head out, drop a comment. And if you're one of the regulars here, welcome back for another round. As you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment, because YouTube does love the comments. And of course, share the video out on all social media. Couple shout outs for inspiration for this little piece that I'm bringing to you guys today, and that will be Coach from Echo Base Network, Valiant Renegade, and Chris Gore of Film Threat. Thank you guys so much for providing me this wonderful information that I'm about to share. Vindication, defined as the action of clearing someone of blame or suspicion. Also, proof that someone or something is right, reasonable, or justified. Well, the past few years, those of us who have been critical of Disney in their handling of Lucasfilm Star Wars have come under fire. Terms such as misogynists, sexists, phobes, cult members, haters, just to name a few. It's been so much that you might think that the majority of the Star Wars fandom falls into this category. Oh, but you'd be wrong. And that, come into some truth, we have been right the entire time. And let's just take a look at this, shall we?
Here we go.
We're going to start with, ever since the Disney sequel trilogy has hit the screens, it's fair to say that the fandom has been, well, split.
That's putting it mildly.
Those who approve of Disney Star Wars and those who don't. And those who don't get hit with the same argument all the time. That we, the critics, are intimidated or just hate strong female characters. No. What we have a problem with is badly written, badly executed Mary Sues. And for more definition on that, check out the description down below. There is a link to Literature Devil and Critical Drinker explaining what a Mary Sue is. But this has been the standard operating procedure for those in the DEI cult used to deflect their shortcomings. It's not our fault that this project wasn't a success. It's your fault. You bad people, you. Even going as far as to preempt a response with this article here warning Moses Ingram. And this came out before the first few episodes of Kenobi even dropped, setting the table. And then conveniently, like 3 DMs popped up out of nowhere, but there was hundreds And the problem we had with Reva was not the actress. The problem was she was an insufferable girl boss who yelled a lot. And it's been the same thing with Ahsoka. Lots of accusations with no proof. But then, last week, Rey Palpatine herself, Daisy Ridley, on the Today Show, was given the setup to push the narrative further, and she spoke the truth. When she said, things get blown way out of proportion.
Yikes!
So, it's not rampant. It's not the norm. In fact, it's a lie. This is vindication.
You were right. You were right all along.
Oh, but we're not done. Not too long ago, Film Threats Chris Gore caused a stir with this tweet here, suggesting that Star Wars was being turned into a girl brand. Followed not too long later by Star Wars Theory on his channel with a psychiatrist guest on his show who reaffirmed that Star Wars, generally speaking, was made for males. This prompted a nice little hit piece from that famous purveyor of lies, Rolling Stone magazine. Now, this was never a controversial statement. In fact, it was kind of the norm until this photo. The Force is female. Not just a slogan. This was a marketing campaign. This was a mantra. It was only further reinforced when Kathleen Kennedy showed her hand-picked Lucasfilm executives, giving a clear message as to the direction Star Wars was going. And the results have been declining box office, a host of Disney Plus shows with little to no audience, declining merchandise sales, etc., etc. The list goes on and on and on. But we're not making Star Wars a girl brand. It's your fault. You haters. You bad people. Until you go back all the way to 2012. In an article from the Guardian, which dropped a little truth bomb, which I'm going to read to you right now. Now, this was on Halloween 2012. This was just weeks after the acquisition of Lucasfilm by Disney. As for Disney, acquiring Star Wars and Lucasfilm other productions represents an opportunity to further extend its demographic reach to target male consumers of all ages. Over the past 15 years, Disney has been enormously successful at producing material for girls, with the Princesses and Fairies brand. At targeting boys, less successful. Recently, Disney's acquisition of Marvel Productions seems to have been driven by a desire to expand its reach to older boys. And now, you walk into a Disney store. To the left, princesses. To the right, superheroes. Acquiring Lucasfilm continues this process.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
So, Star Wars not being a male brand is in fact a lie. That is vindication.
You were right all along.
Oh, we're still not done. We're going to go to the latest one, and that is Charmaine Obaid-Chinoy, the director of the Rey film, New Jedi Order, whatever it's being called, I don't know. But out came the usual slurs at those who were critical of this. That we just don't want a woman directing a Star Wars. Again, no. But this begs the question then. What makes an activist filmmaker known for short documentaries qualified to direct a big budget, visual effects heavy project like Star Wars? Answer is, she's not. But you want to know a woman who is way more qualified? I'll give you an example right now. For one, Bryce Dallas Howard. And, shockingly enough, Do you know who else thinks the same way? Kathleen Kennedy.
Whoops.
That's right. In an article in Variety in 2015, where she states, and I'm going to read this here. This was October 15th, 2015, just months before The Force Awakens releases. Quote, "We need to not go to a filmmaker who's done one movie and expect them to come in and do something the size of Star Wars." IndieWire gave a summary of this where it says, "The issue is that Star Wars films are so massive that they require someone who already has plenty of experience, gender aside."
Damn!
So, you don't want a woman directing Star Wars? Wrong. That is a lie. That is vindication.
Check and mate.
Final thoughts on this whole thing. Lies upon lies upon lies. Using actors and actresses as human shields and relying on the shills to be their good little foot soldiers. They're useful idiots. Because deep down, Lucasfilm knows. Deep down, Disney knows. And deep down, the shills know too. That Star Wars is dead. Kathleen Kennedy, Dave Filoni, and Disney killed it. But these are just my thoughts. I'm going to turn it back over to you and let me know what you think down below in the comments. Check me out tomorrow. Chill stream with Roman of the Empire, 5 p.m. Pacific. Always a fun time there. And then check me out Friday for Legion Talk, Friday night's Royal Rumble. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, folks. Again, quick reminder before you head out the door, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hey, thanks for sticking around this long. I appreciate that. I will see you guys all very soon, folks. Have a great day ahead of you. Have a wonderful rest of your week. And always have fun. Hashtag keep talking. And always keep that smile on your face. Toodles.